Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking a bit about Harry. He is in the headlines for having stopped suing people because he's actually taken a breather. I don't know if he's stopped completely or if this is just a pause where he catches his breath, but he's actually stopped suing. Imagine that getting into the headlines because you've actually stopped doing something rather than having done something positive. He's also supposed to now be coming back to the UK, regardless of Meghan being very unhappy about it. She never wanted to come back to the UK because she knows that she would have to curtsy to Charlotte and George, let alone Catherine. It would be too much for her. Harry has a few friends in the UK who really want him to come back because they still have faith in him. They still remember the old Harry, and they must be very good friends because they overlook his not-so-nice traits which he had before he met Meghan. But he did used to be life and soul of the party, and they obviously enjoyed his company, and it seems that they've been trying to get him away from Meghan for a long time, and they've also been trying to get him away from her long enough that he will stay in the UK permanently. His 5 friends are also friends with Prince William, 2 of them in particular. All the media is saying that they're looking for a place in Texas, USA. New York does not want them, especially after the horrific and near-catastrophic car chase. And it's been said that Meghan is very keen to make a move to Texas. This is a possible carrot that she's dangling in front of Harry to try and get his interest away from the UK. Find him some rich Texan friends who can distract him. I don't feel she will, though, because he is adamant about returning to the UK. One of his friends, who was his bodyguard and like a father to him, is Mark Dyer. I think he would be the one to actually not pander to Harry and the one that he might actually listen to. So Harry is already house hunting in the UK. He's looking for places in London and quite near to his old haunts of Kensington High Street, Notting Hill Gate. So we'll see. I remember well his favourite Waitrose, which is just not that far from where he lived in the palace. You could come through the gates of the grounds straight on to the high street. So Harry would quite often sneak down there to get eggs for his breakfast. He's already house hunting and plans to buy it without King Charles's help and have it in his name only. So he wants it to be nothing to do with Meghan. I've also heard that the rest of the mystery surrounding the children will be coming out in the spring, and I'm wondering, is this because he needs to move here first? They've got to sort out the arrangements between them both. He needs to be in the UK regardless of where Meghan will be. My guess is that Meghan will try and appear to be both in the UK but also be opening up future prospects in the US, particularly Texas. Most of us have noticed that she's following the narrative of Princess Diana, whereby she's alleged to be severely underweight. I don't think she looks it at all, and losing even more. So I think that she would like us to think it's for the same reasons that Diana did, although most of us know that it's just another performance. I'm more interested in how they play this out, how Harry could possibly live in the UK with Meghan or appear to be living here with her. I really cannot see her doing this unless she's going to be hiding away at home. She also has Catherine to fear. Catherine has shown that she will not take any rubbish from Meghan, and it's being said that Catherine is said to be bracing herself regarding Meghan's upcoming book, which is going to be apparently very harsh towards Catherine, and it has been said that it's going to be mentioning Catherine quite a lot. Well, that's not surprising, but most of us will see right through it. Harry was at the US Grand Prix on Saturday, looking very happy without Meghan, and the body language experts were saying that he looks like his old version. Well, whichever version it was enjoying itself. I'm hearing that Harry still wants to divide his time between both the UK and the US, but the UK will always be his home, and he will want to eventually spend more time in the UK than in the US. He won't be asking his father for any royal property, and he seems to be taking a much more softly approach with his father. Meghan has said that she never wants to come back to the UK, and I believe that. So this makes complete sense, doesn't it? If Harry says to Meghan he wants to have a place in the UK and in the US, she'll assume he'll be more in the US, but it's his way also of getting away from her. She'll assume that he'll be more in the US with her. But I think that it's Harry's way of getting away from her and having time to himself. I doubt that she would gatecrash anything in the UK anymore. There are way too many people that would boo her nowadays. Also, Harry would be able to get 24/7 protection at the expense of me and others who pay tax. Well, I don't mind, so long as I'm not paying for hers. And as far as paying for his, so long as he doesn't demand privacy and then shove his face everywhere, that's okay. I could live with that. I think Harry wants to be close to everything that goes on within the royals and is slowly worming his way back in. He cannot do this with Meghan. She probably knows this as well, and she maybe thinks she's sending him as a sort of spy. It's going to be tricky for the royals, especially around Christmas time, if Harry is around, because they share a lot of social circles and friends. So even if Harry isn't actually with them for Christmas with his feet actually under the table, I'm pretty sure that there will be arrangements made whereby he will be part of some events whereby he doesn't have to be too close to Catherine and William. It's tricky enough for your average family to balance Christmas meals and holidays when there are family members who do not get on, but then it would be so much worse for them because it's all under the glare of the public. I personally think that he will be trying to record conversations and doing everything that he can in that way, and that Catherine and William would be well prepared for that. I'm also aware that King Charles would not be as suspicious. King Charles has already said that he is willing to make peace with them, but that the onus is on them. So what's he going to do? Have them searched every time they visit him? I think that the only way he can do this is to say that only his son can come. But as I said, Harry would probably be wired up. And would King Charles have him searched? No. One brilliant news headline is The Express saying that Catherine is a much better actor than Meghan. That's a big insult to Meghan, who was supposed to be this big actress. But it's so true. Catherine has been very good at adapting to every situation and not complaining. She's very much like the late Queen Elizabeth in that way. Harry has been told to play by the rules if he wants to attend future engagements. I think he will if he's on his own, because he was brought up to do that. He knows what to do. But it would definitely not work if he brought his wife with him. So let me have your thoughts on this. Do you think he'll make the move? Do you think she'll come with him? How are they going to work this with the royal family? Let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.